In early September 2010, we departed from Seronga village, a small community on the northern tip of the Okavango Delta. Myself, Jerome Hilaire, and two river bushmen, GB and Chaps, were on a mission to survey all wetland birds along our meandering 288-kilometre mokoro route all the way to Maun. Two mokoros, dugout canoes now made of fiberglass, 6 ngashis, which are flexible wooden poles, some provisions, batteries for our GPSs, fishing rods, some cameras, and we were ready for our expedition into this Okavango wilderness. By the time we had completed the journey 14 days later, we had compiled detailed notes on the distribution of over 2,000 wetland bird sightings, including more than 10,000 individuals from 71 species. The relationship between these birds and the annual flood was nothing short of perfect. It had purpose, confidence, and a strong sense of kinship between the different species. Everything just fitted in so well. It was in balance. Every bird was in the right place, at the right time, for the right reason. After thousands of years of collective practice and rehearsal, this was the big show. Fluid and perfect. We saw African skimmers, wattled cranes, slaty egrets, lesser jacanas, pygmy geese, bitterns, snipes, storks, harriers, pratincoles, and many other rare and endangered wetland bird species. By the time we had arrived in Maun, we had seen over 250 African fish eagles on high perches, guarding their piece of open water, their calls a trademark of this iconic wilderness. It was just amazing to see the confident and ordered way in which all of these wetland bird species synchronized their breeding effort with specific flood conditions. Throughout the survey, the airways were literally abuzz with wetland birds looking for the perfect breeding site, the first fish trap, the best snail patch for the open bull storks, the best perch from which to see the imminent catfish run down the main channel. They could predict what was going to happen. We need to worry about the day when they cannot do this anymore due to our intervention. Africa Geographic, the Wild Bird Trust, and BirdLIfe Botswana will repeat this mokoro-based survey across the Okavango Delta every year for the next 9 years. Our work will establish a benchmark for the relationship between the annual flood and all wetland bird species that we see along our way, so that we can firstly ensure that this intricate balance that we record is maintained, and secondly that wetland birds are used as indicators for any significant changes to the hydrology or the functioning of this sensitive wetland ecosystem. Our efforts and those of people that truly care about the future of this threatened wilderness area will result in positive developments for the Okavango Delta, our African wetland wilderness. A place to which we can look for a glimpse of something so amazing, so pure, that we refocus our lives to a more sustainable, more natural, and more diverse future. Okay, Jerome.
Yeah.
It is day 8, and according to our GPS, we have made it to right about 23 and 1926.
Okay.
Right about over there. Now this puts us just off Chief's Island, perfectly placed to go into those floodplains that we couldn't get into with the mokoro, looking for our wetland birds. So it's yeah, it's not bad going. 8 days from Seronga up here. Remember Jadibi?
Yeah.
With the Ngashis. Then Jacana.
Yeah.
That nice island in front with of the lodge.
Right.
And then we cut across, and we've always been now in the park, going past Kijera with Catherine and everything. Brilliant. I mean, so the next 2 days walking, not mokoroing. Again, looking for as many wetland birds as possible. Exciting stuff, eh?
So we will have to take the spears in case we find some lions.
Yes, we'll have to be very careful.
Alright.
Okay, we're going to walk very sensitively and quietly through the bush. We know that there are lions here, we heard them last night. Hyenas, baboons are close. Remember, we thought they saw a leopard.
Right.
So it's very active here. I'm quite excited for tonight.
Yeah.
And for tomorrow and this afternoon even. We're going to explore this island here.
Okay, nice, very nice.
But yeah, so then it's onwards, eh? We got, after this, 4 days into Maun. So by the weekend we'll be there.
Yeah.
And then 2-3 days later you'll be in Paris. Eh?
No
Compared
way.
to this place. It's
No way. Yeah. Alright.
No,
Nice.
cool, man.
Yeah.
Well, let's get ready for the walk this afternoon.
Okay.
We'll go out maybe at 2:30. So an hour 45 to relax and have some lunch, eh?
Alright. Let's get prepared. Yeah.
Imalo kele mani, anyebe, imalo kele mani. Aliye Sierra Leone mafeneba, imalo kele mani. Aliye Congo mafeneba.
It is liberating to realize that you are no longer in control, that there are no insurance policies, no guarantees, nothing but the freedom to make your own decisions on how you interact with the environment around you. This is the essence of wilderness, the essence of that which is wild. If we fight this, if we choose to detach ourselves from this feeling, we end up living like refugees in the wilderness we all came from. Out of place, dependent on resources from the real world, bored and scared, looking through a glass window, searching for gadgets to entertain ourselves with. The wilderness is the mirror that shows us who we really are, the mirror that reflects our inner child, staring in wonder at the beauty and complexity of the natural world around us, pure, primal and free. Wilderness is the only place where we can truly be reborn.
Living like a refugee, it's not easy. You see, I just took all the problems, the suffering of the people, and then make a song of it.
You left your country to seek refuge in another man's land. You left your country to seek refuge in another man's land. You will be confronted by strange dialects. You will be fed with unusual diets. You got to sleep in a tarpaulin house, which is so hot. You got to sleep on a tarpaulin mat, which is so cold. Oh, we on time, living like a refugee. And now it's not easy. It's really not easy. Living like a refugee. Ooh, it's not easy. Oh, we on time, living like a refugee. And now it's not.
Half a kilometre to our camp.
Alright.
And there we go. Some nice afternoon. Maybe the mayor's parrot comes back to the sausage tree there. We can relax and enjoy our last day, big day in the bush, because then we're going to go to Maun, out of the deep Okavango, and back to the real world.
Mama killing me, my letter me. 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 Mete ba, mete song, mete yenwe. Mete ba, mete song, mete yenwe. Mete tamarane, sabura topi, okule tamarane, sakoma topi, antie tamarane, mbok sakoma topi, Franco Nero e mawopane, sakoma topi. Ankasa pia, ankara pia, want to so abobola densu.